Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 60 or 54. All right, T, let's hit it.
White throwing on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now it's Freeman.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Let's get it.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Tie it right. Smooth. Mike 96, Mike 92.
From the shotgun, here's White. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Recon, 132.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and get enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Set 18 Gator. Hey, Delta. I got you. 59's Mike. Check, 59. Man, I got you. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
Oh, 60 outlaw. 3 bucks.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
General West.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
2nd and 2. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
On the ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
White now on 1st and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Freeman pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
96 is coming. You know, Mike, 96. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
White looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, orbit.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
2nd and 5. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. I got you, punk. 49. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike.
On first down, Purdy. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, Purdy. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm coming after you.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Falcons 0.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Cover. Check three.
Topper!
59, Mike. 59.
Down.
Throwing on first down. Purdy going for it all. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, high 7.
Mike spot 9. That's right, man.
Operating from the gun. Purdy. Open man is Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Greystone, travel.
Check.
Go.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Hey, zoom. Five.
To throw again. Purdy. Thomas has got it. Complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
45 the mic. All day, every day.
Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. You know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Here we go.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, this is Freeman. Oh, nice move. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 40 now on 2nd down. White caught by Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now White. And he will find his man on the outside. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Looking to throw again on second down. White under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Strip that ball.
Now White from the gun, he'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here's White throwing on 4th down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? 50, plant.
Looking to throw on second down. White. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
You ready? Hey, Charlie. Look at me. Zipper.
Mike 96, Mike 96.
Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. White into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
45, 45, Mike, 45. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Yep.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
From the gun, Purdy. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
You got tape. You got tape.
Go.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Let's go, D. Mike 59.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. And it's caught. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Let's go. Mike 5'9". Mike 5'9". I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
To throw on second down. Purdy. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, 59.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Mike, check.
Throwing on third and long. Purdy. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo.
From the gun, Purdy. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Got it.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Yes.
59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check. 59.
Ready.
2nd and long. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
90 Wolf.
So don't say nothing.
Check 59 Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy, he's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
45 Mike. 45.
It's been a long day for you.
Hey.
45. Mike, 45. Hey.
Operating from the gun, Purdy, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Ready,
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 26. Check it out.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On the right.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
4 down.
Hey.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. It's just me and you.
Now.
From the gun, Purdy. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
60 or.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's get there.
On 1st and 10, White. Over the middle, complete. It's Schwartz. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Recon, 132 fighter.
96 is coming. We got Mike 96. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy.
Protein spill.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
On 2nd and 9. White. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Freeman. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now White. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Hey, Delta.
On 4th down, White. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Brian Burns, and the Panthers will get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Check. 59.
General West. Down.
McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The Panthers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And Thomas has it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go with the keeper. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Exit. Here we go. 45, Mike, 45. Bandit. 45. Mike, 45. Tighten up.
Let go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Ready. 8, read.
Check 50.
5.
This is McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Mike, check. 59. Let's go one more.
Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget.
Now the ball comes loose, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Come on, set. 10 logo.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Mike 96, Mike 96. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Hey, Zoo.
Hey, 96 is coming. We got Mike 96.
Now.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. White. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Hey, 96 is coming. We got Mike 96. Go.
To throw is White. Throwing on 3rd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they did it in shut